Hey, welcome in and thank you for joining this playthrough of Marvel Champions the card game, in which Ironheart in leadership will be taking on an expert Hela. This series is part of the Perfect Matchup series by Get Up and Game, so be sure to go check out his past videos. If you enjoy what you see here, please like and subscribe below, it really does help a lot. So we are playing Ironheart today, who is one of my favorite characters. I think with new members coming into the game, they might not think to get Ironheart or might skip over it, but Ironheart is definitely worth getting. She's definitely top 5 for me, maybe top 1, who knows. She is definitely fun to play. So we have Ironheart, who has her 3 stages that you gain progress tokens for, and then eventually get to stage 3, which is just insane. Her stats are just like what you're able to do. Her set is incredible as well. So you have Braun, who's an awesome ally. He has huge stats here, and then you get to generate resources when he's exhausted. You have Ronnie Williams, who's great, just 1 cost, and then you get more progress counters and get some healing. And then Tony Stark AI, get cards every turn. Stroke of Genius, she has 2 of these. This is also incredible, where you get to add on to your progress counters, and you get to draw. Super helpful. And then her attacks, her events are sweet. Her photon beam and flyover, you're dealing damage, taking off thwart, and getting more tokens, progress counters. And then she has 2 upgrades, which are awesome. That lets you, once you're in your 3rd form, you're pinging 3 threat and 3 damage each turn, and it's incredible. So as far as the deck goes, we're doing leadership here, so we're just bringing all our friends along. We have Moon Girl, who I'm so thankful for watching all the content creators. I'm trying to think where I originally saw it, but Web Warrior's been using Moon Girl a ton. I think I saw a lot of Moon Girl love from Get Up and Game as well. Anyway, incredible card. Awesome card draw. It's just fun to bring out. So anyway, we have Moon Girl, Maria Hill, Hawkeye. Now we come into, there's a ton of tough in the scenario that we're about to face, so I wanted to try to get some tough pinging ability. So we have Hawkeye to do that, Squirrel Girl, Black Knight, who has piercing, and then Sunspot, who I don't know if I've ever used before, also has that ability to ping damage, and Kalu, just because he's cheap and you get to go grab a card, and Beast, because Beast is Beast, he's awesome. And then our 2 staple cards, Nick Fury and Professor X, just helps you out of tight spots. And then event-wise, it's just push ahead and go all out. These are fun to get into play and fun to put to use. And then as far as resources, we have 2 Power of Leadership, our 3 doubles, and then we have our supports and upgrades here. Ingenuity's amazing. Champions Mobile Bunker is fun to move through the deck. Triskelion, which if we need to bring out extra allies, and then Clarity of Purpose. I honestly I don't know if this is necessary or not, but it's a cheap upgrade to get onto the table, and then it can help you out in a pinch. So that's the deck. We'll move on. Can't wait to play. And for our encounter deck, we're playing against Hela, who's just so much fun, but she's definitely, I end up thinking a lot with Hela, and then I end up thinking a lot with Ironheart. So we'll see how this one goes, and hopefully we can keep a shorter game going. But Hela, yeah, she does her thing. She can't be defeated until Odin is captured. She has captured Odin, and she brings in her attachments, and once you bring her health down, if you don't have Odin, then these go away. If not, you just keep fighting Hela. And to get to her, you have to go through 3 stages. It's kind of like a quest here. So we have Garm and his location here that I could try to pronounce, but I'm not going to. Then we have Scourge after you go through Garm, and you get to his bridge here that he's defending. And then at the last one, you have Nidhogg here and the Hall of Nastrond. Actually, wow, so I'm just noticing this now. This whole, ever since I've had this, I've always looked at Nidhogg here and thought it was coming out of the water or some sort of water creature, but he's made of vines. This thing's, whatever this is, it's wrapping around the building. I don't think this is water. Anyway, crazy. I mean, I have to look up what this thing actually is. Sorry, that's just Took me by surprise there. So that's who you're getting through. And then as far as encounter sets, she brings in her Frost Giants, her Legions of Hell. We have Standard 3, Expert, because we're playing an Expert. And then this is the Nemesis minion, if it comes out, Lucia Van Bardis. And then her Obligation here. And that'll make up our encounter deck outside of this. So awesome. Let's get into it. All right, so let's get started and do some setup here. We have some things out, but we've attached Odin to the main scheme, captive side face up. We revealed the location and Garm here, and the rest are set out of side. And so we're gonna flip this up. We'll give the encounter deck a shuffle, and then so nothing happens from that. Hela's in play. She doesn't activate anything. All right, so we can shuffle up here. We need to put our threat on. 3 on here, 1 onto the main. All right, so we'll shuffle up and draw. So here we go. We're gonna draw 6 cards. Photon Beam, Flyover. Wow, Photon Blasters, Genius, Moon Girl, and Go All Out. Wow. That's an insane hand. Let's see what we can do and think. So I feel like you gotta play Moon Girl when you have her and a Genius. We won't be using a Go All Out, but it does guarantee us a mental resource to just play Moon Girl. And honestly, all these cards can come in handy. I think it's pretty early for Photon Blasters, so I'm alright actually if we, but it's a good like tough pinger as well. You know what, we're gonna hang on to all of them. We'll see what we get with Moon Girl. So we will pay 2, 3 for Moon Girl. She comes in and we draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Wow, we're getting all of Ironheart's cards here. So we might as well, we can really boost up our points here. Yeah, we can get 4 points if we flip up and then spend on Flyover and Photon Beam. Wow. Yeah, I might just do that. So we're gonna flip up and I'm gonna attack for 2 to get rid of Garm's Tough. I will spend these 2 on a Photon Beam. Kind of stinks losing the blasters, but that's fine because we're gonna get 2 counters. And then we're gonna spend 2 down here, getting rid of Brawn for Flyover. And we're gonna leave this scheme alone for now because Scourge is Scourge. Or I kind of would rather give her another boost icon than this. So yeah, why not? You know what? We'll go through this already. I don't think that's typically how I would do things, but why not? You know, we'll try to see if we can move things along a little faster. So we're going to bring out Scourge, who also has Tough, and then this side scheme with 4 on it. And so let's see, that's all fine. We'll end up just taking the hit from Scourge probably, and we should have 4 tokens on us now because we used the Flyover. Moon Girl, she, I guess, can just knock off the Tough. See, it's inefficient, but hey, I just, Tough is kind of the worst, so yeah, I kind of want that gone. Just ignore it for now. So yeah, we'll draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, sweet. This is good stuff. So we will go over to Hela here. She's going to add just 1 onto the main scheme now. And then she's going to attack Moon Girl here for 2, 3. And then this does defeat an ally, so we place 2 threat on the main scheme. That's fine. So Moon Girl takes that hit. We're going to place, 2 threat on the main scheme. Yeah, so this will go up to 4. And then Scourge is going to attack us, and we are just going to take that hit down to 3. Or down to 7 health. And so, alright, we get our encounter card, and it is another side scheme here. But I think it's going to surge, so we place 2 additional threat here. Or 2 threat here. Place 2 additional threat here for each undead minion in play. If there are no undead minions, it gains surge. Okay, so we're going to surge into Nowhere Safe, place 1 pursuit counter on pursued by the pass, and then discard and upgrade or support you control. We don't control any, so we will just put 1, and it'll come back to us. So I think, what can we do here? We should be readied. I could play a go all out and get rid of Scourge, which I might just do. And then I can hang on to the propulsion jets after flipping down, most likely. Yeah, we'll do that. I will go all out here, so I'm going to exhaust my hero and deal damage 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the combination of all my stats here to Scourge. He goes away. That's all we can do in hero form. Threat will be fine. We'll flip down to our alter ego here, and I'm going to play a Stroke of Genius to spend this for our Child Prodigy action. And I will place a counter up to 5 and draw a card into another go all out. I will get rid of the go all out and just assume that we're going to draw something to get us the Child Prodigy thing here. So we were exhausted. We're going to ready up and draw up to 6 cards. So we have 1, 2, nice, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so Ingenuity's great. We have a Stroke of Genius. That's great. So good stuff. We're going to go back over to Hela here, where this is going to go up to 5. And then here she is going to scheme for 2, 3, because we do have 1. So she's scheming for 3, 4. Oh, maybe this wasn't a great idea. So she's scheming for 4 plus 1. So she's scheming for 5, and she's not attacking. So she's scheming for 5. That goes up to 10 out of 18. And then we get our encounter card, which is take 1 damage, 2 damage, 1 damage, and then 1 for each in the display. So we're going to go down to 5. And then here we go. We will go back to our turn here. So what's the move here? We can play 2 for Kalu and Stroke of Genius, potentially, for yeah, I like this. Perfect, yeah, so I'll spend Kalu, who would get us some resources. Oh yeah, actually, I'm not going to use new and improved. What am I doing? So I'm new and improved in Stroke of Genius to play Ingenuity, and that is going to bring us up to 6, and we are going to draw a card into Beast. That's interesting, but I don't think we're going to play Beast. We might just get our propulsion jets down. We already have the 6, so yeah, might hang on to propulsion jets again and then get Hawkeye in. So we're going to flip up 5 health. Yeah, you know what? We're going to get a ready out of this. Yeah, so we might as well heal while we're down. I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, I'll heal down. We're going to up to 8. I will flip up. So we are already exhausted, so I might as well remove these ready and swap with version 2. So version 2 of Ironheart is coming in. And now, here we go. So I did not spend the 1 while we were down, and that was intentional because if I do 2 to get Kalu out, then I could go get Could also get propulsion jets out. Oh man. But then Hawkeye's so good at pinging off Tufts. But then Kalu can eat the block for us. Yeah, we'll do it that way. We will spend 1 and Beast to play Kalu down. I'm gonna search the top 5 cards of the deck and hope we get a encounter here or sorry, an event here. This was all for not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what cards we get. We have a Triskelion, a push ahead, a support. Okay, so we have 1 event. For an event, add that to your hand. Thank goodness we got the 1. Then we'll shuffle the deck. Here we go. Perfect. Now we're gonna have Hawkeye and push ahead. It hurts throwing away Hawkeye right now. I'm just imagining all the Tufts, but I want to get propulsion jets down. That brings us up to 10 health because we had 2. And then I can exhaust propulsion jets to get rid of Legion of Hell because we're in our 2nd form. And I think I already, yeah, I already threw. I love throwing the Scourge and Garm and the gang into the encounter deck, but they do not go in the encounter deck. They go into victory display. And so let's see. We have Kalu, we have Ironheart. We can do some thwarting on the main here. I think will be our best bet. So I can thwart for 2. Kalu will thwart for 1. We'll remove 3. And this will go down to 7. And that works for me. So we'll ready up. And now we're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting hand. So we had a Ronnie Williams, Triskelion, Clarity of Purpose, Push Ahead, Photon Beam, all our upgrades and such. So I am going to go over to Hela. We will add 1 to the main, so this goes up to 8. She's going to attack Kalu, who has a damage on him, will block this for us. So she's attacking for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Kalu gets blasted. I'm happy to see Frozen out of the deck. But this could be the next one. So we're going to flip our encounter card and Dark Designs. Okay, so we're going to place 1 on Pursued by the Past. And then the villain's going to scheme, which we don't love seeing right now. But, so she's scheming for 4. And she also has 12 health. I forgot to put that up. Anyway, so scheming for 4, 5. Okay, so 5 more goes on. 13. Not where we love being, but that's okay. We could do a push ahead. But let's see. So we don't have any villains to kill with Photon Beam. Oh yeah, we definitely want to get down Ronnie Williams. I feel like at this point we're not going to need the Triskelion. We're not bringing out a ton of allies, it looks like, so I'm going to pay that to get Ronnie Williams down, just so we have her. And I do, yeah, if we're going to flip down, which I would like to do, we should probably do some thwarting. Yeah, absolutely. So Ronnie will get us a counter. We're giving up some counters, but that's okay. So I'm going to play Ingenuity, Clarity of Purpose, and Photon Beam for push ahead. Did I spend require mental? Okay, perfect. We have the Ingenuity to spend the mental. Wonder, does Go All Out have a requirement as well? It does, and did I spend that? Oh gosh. Ooh, I will apologize in advance if, or way ahead here, if I did not spend a requirement on Go All Out. I'll have to look that back, and then hopefully we did. If we didn't, hopefully we could have. We'll see. So anyway, we are going to exhaust Ironheart, and we're going to remove threat from a scheme equal to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 comes off and 2 more. So we go down to 6, and then we will take 2 more off of that with our propulsion jets, going down to 4. And we will flip down. We will exhaust Ronnie to get us a counter. Now we're up to 1. So we're not flying on the counters right now, but I think we're okay. So we're going to ready up and draw 6 cards here. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh man, all our allies. Power of Leadership is interesting too, despite us wanting to play Fury or X. Okay, lots of stuff going on. So we're going to go over to the main. This is going to go up to 5. Hela is going to scheme for 4, 5. All right, so that goes back up to 10. And then we are getting our encounter card. All right, so it is, oh gosh, so we just discarded a ton of, or drew a ton of allies, but we have to discard cards until we discard an ally. And that could be our whole deck, honestly. So, oh man, Squirrel Girl. Okay, so Squirrel Girl is gonna come in. And then, yeah, so she's against us. She has 1/1 and 2 attack. That's fine. So Squirrel Girl will be easy to deal with. We could potentially do a flyover on her. Sorry there, Squirrel Girl. So what can we do? I need to build up some counters. So I do want to play, well, Ronnie Williams is going to give us 1. I would like to use a mental, but let's see, what else can we do here? We can drop X or Fury. Fury draws us cards, allows us to play flyover and use an ingenuity for Child Prodigy. Or X drops, confuses. Can't do a lot of that. Okay, so yeah, Fury makes the most sense here. So we're going to spend Power of Leadership, Sunswell, Black Knight, and Professor X for Nick Fury, who's going to come in and deck us out. So we're going to draw 1, 2, and 3. We get a Maria Hill. We're going to shuffle up our cards. We get an encounter card here. That was a terrible shuffle, but okay. Anyway, we'll see what we get. Next time, I'm going to spend lost that one. I'm going to spend an Ingenuity to get us another Child Prodigy token, or a Progress token counter. We're going to flip up, and let's see, what can we do up here? We can play Flyover. Would I rather hang on to Maria Hill for next turn or Champions? Probably Maria Hill at this point. And so we're going to play Champions Mobile Bunker is great, but we'll see. I'm going to play these two to play Flyover. Oh, I definitely thought I had the attack one in my hand. Wow, where's my head today? So what can we do here? Okay, so I guess I could take a bunch, 2, 4, 6 off the main, which brings it down to 4, which still isn't helpful. Oh wow, I definitely had a brain fart there, which in this case maybe I play a Maria Hill. Gosh, wow. Okay, so that's where my brain's at today. Let's see. Am I ready to take out this side scheme? Probably not, honestly, because we have a 4 attack enemy coming out. Oh, what's the worst that can happen, I guess? We'll do it. We'll just, why not? We want to upgrade our tokens here. We'll see what kind of hecticness we get into. We will drop 2 from here, bring this down to 2. And then I'll still play my flyover. Might as well. Oh, we're doing a lot here if we do that. Son of a gun. I feel like I would be safer getting Maria Hill down and then holding on to the flyover. Yeah, let's do that. I feel like it might get rough if we don't. Which, in that case, that's fine. We'll put a Maria Hill down instead. I got scared away there. Then we'll draw a card with her and do Professor X. Cool. We'll probably hang on to both of these. So now we can take some actions. Yeah, because we're not going to get rid of this right now. So X can get rid of Squirrel Girl. She comes back to us. Maria Hill can thwart the main. Down to... Wait, what was that at? That was at 10. You go down to 8. And then, yeah, I'll thwart 2 more as well to bring 2 more off there. So we'll go down to 6. And I kind of got playing scared now, but I think we'll be okay regardless. So we're going to ready up. And I still, yeah, I didn't get any tokens from doing that. So we're kind of more stagnant. And I'm losing all my beads here. Both of these have a damage, and damage. And then we're going to draw our 5 cards. We'll keep X and flyover. And do 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 and 5 cards. 2 photon beams. Sweet. So now let's see what we can do. We'll go over. This goes up to. This just adds 1. So 6 to 7 here. Hela's gonna attack for a lot into Nick Fury. 2, and then. With 1 boost card there, that's fine. Yeah, Fury goes away. And then we will get our encounter card. Cool. She gets her sword, which is okay. It's not ideal, but whatever. So let's see, it comes over to us. She does have 12 health. We want to gain tokens, but we do want to flip down this turn, which means we would want to play X. Let's see, we have some options. We can either play a flyover, that removes that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Okay, so I think we can get rid of this, flip, kill the enemy that comes out. We will get an extra encounter card, but I'll be able to ready up. Yeah, instead of flipping down, let's do that. So we will, instead of doing this, instead of dropping X, we will, unless we want to hang on to him, because I can play, no, I'd want to hang on to the photon blasters, I guess. Yeah, let's see how dicey we can get here. So we will use a photon beam and a flyover. I'm gonna have to use every card in my hand anyway. What am I thinking? All right, so an X and a photon beam, play a flyover. That's gonna get rid of the scheme here, which goes in the victory display. Hela gets 3 more health, up to 15. And then things happen. We go up to 5 tokens. All right. And then that brings out the next scheme and everything. So we're going to bring out our final scheme here. And the enemy with toughness. And so this comes in with 5. Comes in with tough. Hopefully I calculated this right. Yeah, I did. So Maria Hill is going to attack and get rid of the tough. We're going to take a big hit next turn, but we'll just have to see what happens. The Nidhogg here, we will exhaust Ingenuity, and play photon blasters to play first attack and then do attack for 2 and then do the photon beam, which will deal 4 more damage, taking out Nidhogg, which gives us 2 more counters. So we go up to 7, and we will immediately spend 6 to flip up to Ironheart. Ready, give it, we'll flip up to Ironheart 3. Ready, we'll get a tough status card, which doesn't matter because she has piercing, which is a huge bummer. And then, so we are readied. We might as well, let's take a bunch off the main here just so we can just keep that down. So we're going to exhaust propulsion jets for 3. And then, yeah, we'll thwart for 3 as well. That's fine. That goes all the way down to 1. In this case, I'm tempted to flip down because she would be scheming for 2, 3, 4. Ooh, yeah, that's still not too bad. Yeah, I'm going to flip down because she would break through our tough anyway, and then we can at least spend a Ronnie Williams to get us a counter. I think we'll be safe to do this. It depends on the encounter cards. We only have 1 threat on the main scheme, which is why I decided to flip down. So we'll draw 6 cards. Kalu, push ahead, new and improved, Brawn, sector scan, my goodness, go all out. Okay, so go all out is good. But yeah, no, man, I was hoping for more attacks. So we're gonna ready everyone up here. We will have our counters, which is nice. We will go over to Hela here. 1 goes on the main. She's gonna scheme for a lot. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 goes on to the main. That's not terrible. So it goes up to 8. So we have 10 wiggle room here. We're gonna get 2 encounter cards because of the token here. We get, okay, this is great. So when revealed, choose to either take damage or place 1 threat. We will place a threat. Yeah, we're okay getting him. And then we get Unnatural Storm. So what happens here? Heroes and allies cannot be readied with player card effects. That's okay. And then we exhaust each ally. We don't have allies. So this comes in with 2. I believe I'm okay with that. Just living there. So let's see. What can we do? We will, I guess regardless, spend 1. We'll use Ronnie to go up to 3. And then, are we gonna need our tokens? I think I'll kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna stay at 3. Hopefully that doesn't kill us or mess us up, but I kind of want to, I don't know what resources I'm going to need, and I don't want to kick ourselves wishing we had an extra resource. So what can we do? I would like a way to do just 3 health or 3 damage, not to waste anything here, but we know we want to take out the scheme here, so I'm going to remove 3 from here to go down to 2. 1, 2, and then let's see, what can we do? Brawn attacks for 3. Push ahead, new and improved, sector scan. Would bring in Brawn. We can hang on out onto a. Yeah, this works out. So I am. Choices. All right. Well, we're gonna play Brawn just to play him. Kalu, push ahead. Or if I play Kalu, can I still play Brawn? No. Kalu, push ahead. New and improved. Sector scan. We'll play Brawn. we have to get rid of the Draugr here to attack Hela anyway. So let's see. So we will, yeah, attack here, go 3. We can generate a mental resource. That's a-okay. We have 2 resources, so we could do a go all out, which would bring her down a lot. But then we get the extra encounter card next turn, or we can get the extra encounter card instead of getting the extra hang on to this. Yeah, we'll play it that way, still be a little bit safe, I guess. So we'll we'll remove the thwart from the hall here. That defeats this. So when this is detached, Odin, I'm going to take control of Odin. All right, so Odin comes into play here with me. This is still at 9. How are we feeling? We have a go all out. We feel good about next turn. She's at 18 health. I think I'll just have Braun trump this hit. Yeah, that'll work. I'll hang on to the tokens for now in case we get an annoying minion here. So we're gonna ready everyone up, draw up to 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we'll see if we have the damage for this upcoming turn. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We wouldn't have the damage, but so we'll have to survive 2 turns here. We're going to go over to Hela. 1 goes on the main, so this goes up to 10. She will attack. How much health do we have? Bronze attack would come in handy for sure. Do we think we could survive attack? Ooh, but we want to use the go all out. And she's attacked for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, so we're not. Braun will have to defend here, unfortunately. And so she's attacking for a bunch, and we place 1 on Pursuit by the Past. That goes up to 3, and Braun sadly goes away, which is unfortunate. And again, we're not taking the hit with Tough because she has piercing with her sword. So we will deal an encounter card. And oh boy, we are frozen. One of my least favorite cards. So we just means we can't ready, which is fine. So we will. So we have to play a go all out, which has a requirement of a energy resource, which will probably be okay. Oh, a Power of Leadership can play it. Jeez Louise. All right, so we'll play a go all out with the Power of Leadership here and use the energy resources. We are going to exhaust and then deal damage. So we are dealing 8 damage, which brings her down to 10. 10, and then Odin will deal 3 and take 2 damage. Okay, which brings her down to 7. And now, propulsion jets, this will remove 3 from the main. Bring that down to 7. Okay. So what can we do? We can bring in Sunspot. After you play Sunspot, choose a player, deal 1 damage to the villain, and each minion engaged with chosen player. So we don't have any minions. We might as well end up playing Sunspot. Oh wait, we have our tokens here. Wow, look at that. The power, the power of Ironheart. Oh my gosh. So we have, yeah, we do have the win with Sunspot. Sweet. So we can spend our 6 tokens here. I almost forgot about that. Woof. That'll bring her down to 1 health. Wow. Okay, 1 health, and Sunspot can come in with our 3 cards here, or 4, and then we can do the extra damage. Sunspot can come in, whatever, and attack for 2 to take her out. Boom, there we go. All right, yeah, definitely don't forget about Ironheart's incredible ability to ping 2 damage off with her counters. So that is it. That is Hela on expert mode with Ironheart. it was an interesting game here. We didn't get out like any of our like champions, mobile bunker, or the Tony Stark's AI, but ended up coming out with a victory anyway. I'm gonna have to go back. It still kills me that I might have messed up, probably messed up not spending a requirement for go all out earlier in the game, but that is what it is. This was a fun game regardless. Thank you guys for joining, and please like and subscribe below. That really does help a lot. So we'll see you next time.